This is a demonstration of the eTraj Plot Service for Windchill application. Plot Service for Windchill is also known as PSW. PSW is an application that automatically creates viewables or supports interoperability to other CAD systems from ProEngineer models stored in Windchill PDMLink or Intralink. PSW supports creation of the Viewables PDF, ProductView, JT, VRML, HPGL, IGES, STEP, ACIS, STL, ShrinkWrap, DXF, TIFF, Bitmap, JPG, and EPS, as well as native ProEngineer drawing, part, and assembly formats and archive formats for downstream applications and communication with customers or suppliers. Windchill and ProEngineer attributes and parameters can also be written to a configurable template file for use in supply chain, MRP, and ERP applications. PSW also supports interoperability, or CAD translations, by integrating Transmagic and the Theorem Solutions CADverter into the application. PSW supports interoperability between ProEngineer and all CAD formats supported by these vendors. CAD formats include CATIA V5 and V4, UGNX 5 and 4, SolidWorks, and a number of other CAD formats. PSW has three operating modes. The first is automatic monitoring of Windchill for lifecycle or revision changes, as well as at any check-in. The second is batch, and the third is an on-demand mode that enables Windchill users to search for models and then execute a configured process. PSW is installed as two components. One is installed on the Windchill server and the other on a client to the server. Both are needed for PSW to operate. PSW is licensed as a server application and is transparent to end users. The right side of the screen is the PSW Windchill server component, and the left side is the PSW Request Processor client component. The Request Processor can be installed on the Windchill server. However, we recommend it be installed on a client to lessen the performance impact of translating large assemblies on the server. The demonstration will show how the three operating modes, batch, on-demand, and automatic monitoring, work for processing PDFs of ProEngineer drawings stored in Windchill. The batch mode enables an administrator to type in a model name or several names separated by comma into the models field. The from field enables processing of a specific text file that has a list of models with their extensions identified. The directory option enables the processing of many text files that have been copied into a specific directory by an end user. Here's an example of the list of models. For the demonstration, PDFs will be created with the batch directory option. PSW can monitor the directory on a periodic basis from once a minute to once a day, even starting at a specific time, to see if any new text files have been copied to the directory. To speed this up and not wait for PSW to start automatically, the Start button will be selected. Moving to the Report panel shows the progress of PSW. First, it finds the selected models. Then it starts up ProEngineer. It will then connect to Windchill and download the model. It will then do the conversion to PDF and populate the directory as shown in the lower Windows Explorer window. Once it finishes the first, it goes on to the next model for conversion and continues on. Before starting the on-demand demo, we'll delete out the existing PDFs. The on-demand mode uses a web interface that is controlled by the user's Windchill logon and password. PSW uses the standard username and password protocols and permissions from Windchill. If the user does not have permissions to access certain folders within Windchill, PSW will not be able to access them. Selecting the Create Request menu option provides for searches of models in Windchill based on name, number, or CAD name. Searches can be further refined by selecting options for context name, lifecycle state, latest revision, latest lifecycle, as well as date range. Typing in the wildcard for drawings and selecting the search button returns a list of drawings. Selecting the checkbox next to the drawing's name and then the icon for the process desired provides processing for the model selected. The panel provides a list of models that have been selected for processing. It also allows the user to change the default output folder where the PDFs would be stored. Select either Latest or As Stored for configuration. Select Notification if the user wishes to have an email sent when the processing is finished, and selecting Submit places the models in the queue for processing. The PSW request processor needs to be configured for allowing on-demand processing. This is done by selecting the Processing Options panel, then the Windchill Monitoring option, and ensuring that the on-demand processing is selected. The on-event processing is also selected and will be used later. The automatic monitoring option can also be set as was previously demonstrated with the batch processing, but to speed this up and not wait for PSW to automatically start, the Start button will be selected. The Report panel again shows the progress of PSW and the PDFs being created. The last processing mode is automatic or on-event monitoring of Windchill for changes in the model. PSW can monitor Windchill for changes in Lifecycle, changes in revision level, and at check-in. The demonstration will show the creation of a PDF with a Lifecycle change. The P-table drawing will be changed from Lifecycle in work to released. Once this is done, PSW monitoring will pick up the change and process the drawing for PDF creation. The existing PDF in the output folder is being deleted. The Start button is selected and the Report panel shows PSW processing the drawing. The application then finishes. PSW works on other output formats in the 3 operating modes, similar to how PDFs are created. If you have any questions or would like to evaluate PSW, please contact sales@etrage.com. Thank you.